Bearing down on the Panhandle, Hurricane Lay unleashes its strength on Florida a third time within the last 36 hours. This as local, state, and federal authorities work together to help those across the state affected by Mother Nature's unrelenting series of disasters. This Tuesday, May 21st, 2013. Hello, I'm Gil Williams. Hurricane Lay made landfall in Apalachicola, Florida last night late and is currently making its third landfall in Destin as we speak as a Category 2. The president expressed his sadness over the expected loss of life and says the full resources of the federal government will be provided to local and state authorities as quickly as possible. It's unclear how many people have been killed, injured, or missing or trapped in any rubble at this hour. We have team coverage this morning. Let's start in Pensacola Beach with WNN's Angie DeWild. Angie, how are you holding up?
Gil, we've taken cover inside as we are only a few miles away from Destin, which is experiencing hurricane force winds right now. It's very dangerous outside. You're looking at video we shot earlier. You can see homes losing their roofs, debris littering the roadways, cars are flooded, even thrown into area homes. Anxiety is high as residents here just watched Lay destroy Melbourne not even 36 hours ago. When Lay struck the eastern coast, it was a Category 4 hurricane and much stronger than we're currently seeing. But Gil, from what we're seeing now, the damage here will be bad.
Thanks, Angie. Let's go to the Weather Center now and Chief Meteorologist Joanne Davis. Joe, what else can we expect from Lay?
Gil, people in the Destin area are seeing sustained winds near 100 miles an hour with higher gusts. 10 to 14-foot storm surge and tidal flooding is expected along the dangerous surf and rip currents. Lay currently is a Category 2, but it's expected to weaken before moving inland. The eye will move onshore over the western Florida Panhandle this morning and inland over southern and central Alabama late today through tonight. The center of Lay will then move through the Tennessee Valley and western Appalachians Wednesday. Isolated tornadoes are possible across central and the northeastern Florida peninsula today. Gil, back to you.
Thanks, Joe. WNN's Brooke Lotz is across the state in Melbourne, where Lay wreaked havoc Sunday as a catastrophic Category 4 storm. Brooke, how have things changed over the last 24 hours?
Gil, reality is setting in. Thousands of people have lost everything. Homes are destroyed, and as you can see, some literally ripped from their foundations. It's unclear how many people may have lost their lives, but we can tell you we've seen FEMA teams, the National Guard, Coast Guard, and federal military forces here, some with helicopters and boats, as search and rescue teams go door to door looking for survivors. The roads are blocked by debris. It's very hard to get around, and tens of thousands of people remain without power and are seeking water, food, and shelter from the Red Cross. Gil, 192 shelters are open at this hour, and at least 150,000 people from across the state are using them.
Thanks, Brooke. How much more can the state of Florida withstand? The tragic events on Friday in Jacksonville, Gainesville, and Tampa, followed by the massive destruction of Hurricane Lay. Now, Florida is facing Hurricane Kirk, looming on the horizon with the potential to wreak further havoc to an already devastated state. For the World News Network, I'm Gil Williams.